Hello XRP Army, hello Crypto Fam. Well, I hope y'all hanging in there. Like always, I'm in the chat rooms, I'm in other channels checking them out, and I see the market's doing a little better. Not much, but it's doing a little better. The end of the month's coming, next month's gonna be here. We're gonna see. Like I said, this is never financial advice. Anything I say is for entertainment purposes only. And, hey man, I'm with you guys, I'm with you all the way. If you're feeling bearish, hey, listen, I still believe in the 4-year cycle. I believe November is going to be good. Until it don't work no more, then hey, it don't work no more. But until then, like I was in Jake's room and I was listening to Jake. I listened to him, I take things like with a grain of salt, but I do wish I could believe him. He seems like a very smart man and everything. But hey, we will see. We will see what's going to go on. I'm not going to badmouth other channels or anything like that. This is the decision you have to make, like I have to make. Are we holding? I'm holding. I'm holding for the next 5 years. People say I'm stupid for doing that. So be it. Like I said, I'm an investor. I'm going to keep lowering my average. I'm going to keep buying, my other cryptos. I'm going to invest a little bit here, a little bit there. All my utility coins now. All my utility coins, all my coins are getting ETFs. That's what I plan on doing, If it takes time to take off, it takes time, I was also in the Doge Father, Chris Tax's room today, because I respect that man very highly, He has never lied to me. No man is 100% right, but he gets it. He gets it pretty much on the button, Hey man, the man is just, he's all right, So even though you're not into Dogecoin, you should go in and check his room out, because he does talk about other cryptos, and that's what I like about the man, and he's a very realistic man, I mean, the man's a millionaire. He bought his own home, he's done it with crypto, buying them years ago, and holding them, and he's done very well for himself, and I respect that, So XRP Army, how are you feeling? I'm telling you, man, I'm hoping this is going to be generational wealth. I'm praying. But the bear market hits, and just say XRP goes down to $1.50. Are you going to panic? Are you going to sell? I'm not going to sell. I'm going to buy more. XRP's been through this before. XRP has dropped before and people gave up, but the smart people bought more, and then it went up again. I'm gonna be there again with it. I'm gonna buy more, and I'd like to talk about a little bit about Solana too. I believe Solana is gonna do good things. I think Solana is going to make good money, I wish I could afford ETH, because I know ETH's going to do very well, but like I said, I invested too much in other coins, and, I believe HBAR is going to do well. I like HBAR. Bear market, I'm stacking and packing HBAR too. Check into HBAR, see if you like HBAR. HBAR is cheap now. But I believe HBAR is going to make moves in the next 5 years. So I'm gonna invest good amounts of money in H-bar too. You know, right now I only got 100,000 H-bar, but I plan on getting a lot more. You know, because H-bar is getting ETFs. You know, H-bar is getting ETFs. So, you know, my other coins, I'm gonna do the same. My utility coins. You know. I mean, Chainlink, and you can see what I'm into. You can see what I'm into. My utility coins, I'm gonna invest. And I also have Bunk. Bunk is like my riskier coin. But I own a lot of them, you know, 1 billion of them. And I'm gonna buy more in the bear market. I'm gonna stack up. And I think Bunk is going to do good in the future too. You know, it's going to drop way down where you can buy it really cheap, you know. So, you know, that's probably the only one in that category, you know, that I'm going to invest, you know, more money into to get a bunch. Because if it ever hits a penny, yeah, I'll be doing very well. Yeah, I'll be doing very well. So, okay. I hope everybody's doing well, man. Hawaii is, you know, Hawaii's great. I love Hawaii. I love aloha, you know. And I like to thank United Kingdom because a lot of people from there, they check out my videos. You know, I thank all the people that subscribe. You know, and it's free to subscribe, you know, to follow me, you know, it's free to like me, you know. I mean, I'm going to follow the crypto market. I'm going to be making videos, no matter if I get people subscribing or liking or not, because I'm on here and I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to be honest, you know, and a lot of these creators are not going to be honest. And I'm hoping one day that I'll get a bunch of followers and they'll say, you know, that man, you know, he never fed us dreams, you know. He goes into other channels, yeah, he listens to them, but I don't always agree with them. You know, I don't always agree with them, you know, so, hey. But sometimes, you know, I listen and I take in what they say and, you know, but yeah, I hope y'all doing great. My wife's cooking right now, so, you know, it's starting to get a little dark. That's why it's getting kind of dim. So, aloha, and have a good night.